Welcome to the KEP Knowledge English Podcast. I'm your host, James Rivers, and I'm thrilled to have you join us on this journey of learning and discovery.
And I'm Sophia Wells. Whether you're looking to improve your English skills or dive into insightful discussions on a range of topics, you're in the right place.
Here on KEP, we explore everything from language learning tips to thought provoking conversations that will challenge your perspective and expand your knowledge.
Each episode will bring you fresh insights, practical advice, and a little bit of fun along the way. So grab your headphones and let's get started.
This is KEP Knowledge English Podcast. Let's dive in. Welcome back, everyone. It's great to have you with us again. Today, we're diving into a powerful topic that affects literally every single one of us: time management. If you've ever caught yourself thinking, wait, where did my entire day just go? Then trust me, you're not alone. I've been there many times myself.
Oh, absolutely. I feel personally attacked already. But seriously, guys, today's episode isn't just about improving your English skills. Though, spoiler alert, it'll help a ton. It's also about improving your life. Because let's face it, we all wish we could squeeze more out of every day, right?
Totally. And speaking of time flying, Sophia, do you ever feel like each year just speeds by faster and faster? It feels like just yesterday we were welcoming the new year, and now it's almost halfway gone.
Yes, it's wild, James. Remember when we were kids and summers felt endless? Now it's like blink and it's Christmas again.
Exactly. And that's exactly why today's conversation is so important. Every single day, we each have exactly 24 hours, no exceptions. Yet somehow, it seems like some people manage to accomplish so much more in those same hours. Have you noticed that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like some people have a secret formula or something. I used to think they must not sleep, but turns out they're just really smart about managing their time. And today, we'll unlock a few of those secrets.
Definitely. Because unlike money or possessions, time is the one resource we can't replace. Once it's gone forever. Think about that. Every second ticking by is a second we won't see again. Pretty intense, right?
For sure, James. And you know what's even crazier? How much time we waste without even realizing it. Like scrolling endlessly on our phones or binge watching shows we've seen twice already. Guilty as charged.
Same here, Sophia. But the great news is we can change that. Today we're going to help everyone listening, yes, including ourselves, figure out how to stop letting valuable time slip away. And bonus, it'll massively boost your English learning too.
That's right. So grab a coffee, take notes, or just listen carefully. Today, we're making every moment count. Ready, James?
Ready, Sophia, let's do it.
All right, let's get real for a second. James, confession time. What's your number one time wasting habit?
Oh man, Sophia, you're really putting me on the spot. But honestly, definitely scrolling on my phone. It always starts so innocent. I think, hey, just 5 minutes checking social media won't hurt. Then suddenly it's an hour later, and I have no clue where the time went.
Ugh, tell me about it. My biggest weakness? Binge watching shows. Like I promised myself one episode, just one. Then Netflix autoplays the next one, and suddenly my entire afternoon has vanished. Seriously, I should probably sue Netflix for stealing my productivity.
Totally relatable. And you know what's tricky about habits like these? They feel relaxing or even productive sometimes, like scrolling the news or watching videos feels like you're doing something, but in reality, they're just quietly stealing your day away.
Exactly. It's so sneaky because you don't notice it happening. And you know what's worse, James? It's that empty feeling afterward, knowing you didn't actually achieve anything meaningful. Ever felt that?
Oh, completely. It's that weird guilt mixed with regret, especially when I think about how much progress I could have made, like practicing English or learning a new skill instead.
Right? Imagine how good we'd be at speaking Spanish or playing the guitar if we swapped out even half that wasted screen time. I mean, last week I spent hours watching cat videos. Sure, they were hilarious, but did they actually help me in life? Nope.
Cat videos are my weakness too. But seriously, think about this. If we cut out just 30 minutes of unnecessary scrolling each day, that's over 3 hours a week. Imagine dedicating those 3 hours to speaking practice or reading in English. That's real progress.
You're right, James. It seems small, but those minutes quickly become hours and then days. So, guys, here's your friendly wake up call. Every minute truly counts. If we're serious about improving our lives and English skills, we've got to guard our time carefully.
Well said, Sophia. Let's promise ourselves and our listeners to become more aware of these sneaky time thieves and start taking control back.
Deal! From now on, fewer cat videos, more productivity. Who's with me?
All right, Sophia, let's dive deeper. We've talked about habits, but how do we even know if we're wasting time? What are the signs? Amazing. Sarah's story proves you don't need more time. You just need smarter ways to use it. Oh, totally. It's like, wait, I was running around all day, but doing what exactly? It's such a frustrating feeling because you were genuinely busy but not productive.
Good question, James. For me, one obvious sign is when I reach the end of my day feeling busy, but somehow nothing important got done. Ever had that feeling?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's that weird feeling of regret like, why did I even spend 2 hours on that? And then you promise yourself you won't do it again. But guess what happens tomorrow?
Exactly. Busy doesn't always mean productive. Another big sign for me is guilt. You know that feeling when you've spent hours doing nothing meaningful, like scrolling through your phone, and afterward you just feel empty?
Sophia, that's spot on. Waiting for that perfect moment is such a trap. Here's another sign. Ever find yourself feeling tired or drained even though you didn't do anything particularly challenging?
We do it again. Another clear sign is procrastination. You keep saying later, but later never actually happens. Like when I keep putting off starting a new English book because the perfect moment never seems to arrive.
Exactly. It's mental fatigue from aimlessness. So let's quickly recap these signs for everyone listening. First, feeling busy but accomplishing nothing important.
All the time. It's weirdly exhausting to waste time because mentally you know you could have been doing something better. Like sometimes I'll binge watch shows, but afterward I'm somehow more tired than when I started.
Third, constant procrastination, always waiting for later or the perfect moment.
Second, experiencing guilt or regret after wasting time.
So, listeners, do these sound familiar? If they do, don't panic. Recognizing these signs is actually great news because awareness is the first step to improvement.
And fourth, feeling drained or tired despite not engaging in productive tasks.
Well put, Sophia. So, everyone, pay attention to these signs. They'll tell you loud and clear when it's time to shift gears and start using your day more effectively.
Absolutely. It's like waking up from a dream. You suddenly realize what you're doing, and that's exactly when change starts to happen.
I am. Let's do this.
Let's turn those wasted hours into productive, meaningful moments. Are you ready, James?
All right, Sophia, now for the fun part solutions. How can we actually stop wasting time and start using it wisely?
Yes, I'm so ready for this. Tip number one, set clear goals. Honestly, James, have you noticed how different your day feels when you know exactly what you want to achieve?
Absolutely. For instance, I started setting a small goal to learn 5 new English words daily, and it's crazy how motivating that simple target can be.
I love that. Goals give us direction. It's like putting an address into your GPS. You won't waste time getting lost because you know exactly where you're heading.
Exactly. Here's tip number 2 prioritize your tasks. Always tackle the most important tasks first while your energy is high. Sophia, have you ever noticed how easy it is to skip tough tasks when you leave them until the end of the day?
Oh my gosh, yes. The later it gets, the more I start bargaining with myself. Like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. I promise. Spoiler alert, I don't.
Same here. All right, tip number 3 limit distractions. And let's be honest, the biggest distraction for most of us, our phones.
Guilty. But here's something I started doing, putting my phone in another room while I study. You won't believe how much more I get done.
Great idea. I turned off social media notifications during work hours, and guess what? My productivity skyrocketed. It's amazing how much time those tiny distractions eat up.
Seriously, another great strategy. Use small chunks of free time wisely. You know those random 5 minutes you have while waiting for coffee or commuting? Use them for quick language practice.
Bingo! The other day, I listened to an English podcast while cooking dinner. Multitasking, but productive.
That's what I call smart multitasking. So, quick recap for everyone listening: set clear goals, prioritize important tasks early, limit distractions, and use small pockets of free time effectively.
Those small changes can really transform your day and your English skills. Remember, you don't need huge blocks of free time. You just need to make better use of what you have.
Exactly. If you start implementing these tips today, you'll quickly see a difference. Less wasted time, more accomplishments, and a happier you.
Love it, Sophia. So, listeners, what changes are you making today? Let's start building good habits one step at a time.
Let's do it. All right, James, now let's talk about something really practical: daily habits. You know, those small things we do every day that actually make a huge difference?
Definitely. Honestly, changing just a few small daily habits transformed my entire routine. Here's my favorite waking up a little earlier. Even just 20 minutes extra in the morning changed my whole day. Sophia, ever tried that?
Yes. And at first, it sounded like a nightmare because let's face it, I love sleep. But then I started waking up just 15 minutes earlier. Honestly, it's amazing. I have a calm start to my day and I get so much more done before everything else kicks off.
Exactly. It's like giving yourself bonus time. No rush, no stress. All right, tip number 2 make a to do list. Sophia, are you a list person?
Oh, James, am I a list person? I'm the queen of lists. Every morning, I jot down 3 or 4 important tasks. It keeps me focused and ensures I'm not wasting precious minutes deciding what to do next.
Totally. I started making my daily list the night before, and honestly, it feels like magic. I wake up knowing exactly what my day looks like, and it saves so much mental energy.
I love that. Speaking of night before routines, tip number 3 is preparing ahead. Picking out clothes, packing lunches, even deciding breakfast the night before saves a surprising amount of morning stress.
Yes, my morning used to feel chaotic, but now everything's ready to go and I feel completely in control. It's funny how just 5 minutes of prep can change everything.
It really does. Another big one. Avoid multitasking. James, be honest, are you guilty of trying to do a million things at once?
You caught me. I used to think multitasking meant getting more done, but guess what? It's the exact opposite. Once I started focusing on one thing at a time, tasks took half as long.
Exactly. Multitasking splits your attention. It feels efficient, but it actually slows you down. Try doing just one thing at a time, and you'll notice you finish faster and do a better job.
So true. Quick recap for everyone listening. Wake up a bit earlier, make daily to-do lists, prepare things the night before, and stop multitasking.
Perfect. These tiny habits can truly transform your day and help you reach your English and life goals much faster.
Couldn't agree more. So, listeners, which habit are you starting tomorrow? Pick one and watch your days become more productive and less stressful.
Let's build those better habits together, starting right now.
All right, Sophia, now let's bring in some real life stories. I love hearing about people who've actually conquered their time wasting habits and changed their lives. It's so motivating.
Totally. Real stories make it all feel possible. Okay, let's start with Anna, one of our podcast listeners. Anna used to tell herself every day, "Tomorrow I'll start practicing English." But guess what happened, James?
Let me guess. Tomorrow never came?
Exactly. She spent most evenings scrolling through social media, and before she knew it, months had passed with zero progress. But one day, Anna heard us talking about small changes. She swapped her nightly social media scroll for listening to English podcasts, just like ours.
Love it. So simple yet so effective. How's she doing now?
Amazing! After just 6 months, Anna feels much more confident speaking English. And guess what else? She even told me she has more free time now because podcasts help her multitask productively, like when she's cooking or commuting.
That's fantastic. Let me share another inspiring story. Mike. Mike used to be hooked on video games. Every evening he'd promise himself just 30 minutes, but inevitably, hours would vanish.
Ouch! Video games are fun, but they can really suck you in. So, what changed for Mike?
He realized he was wasting his potential, especially since he dreamed of improving his English to land a better job. Mike decided to replace half his gaming time with reading short English stories every evening.
Wow, how's Mike doing now?
He's made incredible progress. After a year, he got promoted at work because his English improved dramatically. He told me that simple decision to read instead of game literally changed his life.
That's seriously motivating. Okay, quick one from me. Sarah, a young mom who felt too busy to learn English, but then she got creative. She started listening to short English podcasts while doing chores around the house. In just a few months, she saw huge improvements in her listening skills.
Amazing. Sarah's story proves you don't need more time. You just need smarter ways to use it.
Yeah, Anna, Mike, and Sarah are proof that anyone can make meaningful changes. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small, be consistent, and you'll see huge results.
I couldn't agree more, Sophia. Listeners, let these stories inspire you. No matter your situation, there's always a way to better use your time and make real progress toward your goals.
Absolutely, and who knows? Maybe next time we'll be sharing your success story.
All right, Sophia, we've covered a lot today. If there's one powerful message we want our listeners to take home, what would you say it is?
Honestly, James, it's simple yet incredibly important. Stop waiting and start now. I mean, how many times have we thought, I'll start tomorrow, only to say the same thing again the next day?
Way too many times. And that's the key. Your future isn't created tomorrow, it's created today. The way you use your time right now shapes everything that's coming next.
So true. Think about it this way, just 30 minutes wasted every day adds up to over 180 hours a year. Imagine dedicating those hours to improving your English, learning new skills, or simply becoming healthier. It's mind blowing.
Totally. It's those little everyday choices that build the big picture. Sophia, what's one small habit you plan to adopt right away?
For me, I'm committing to putting my phone away during study time. No exceptions. What about you, James?
I'm choosing to wake up 20 minutes earlier every day. I want that quiet, distraction free start to my mornings. Listeners, how about you? What's your one small change starting today?
We'd love to hear about it. And remember, it's okay to start small. Actually, small is perfect because small changes stick.
Absolutely. And let's remember, mistakes are part of the journey. You'll have days where you slip up, and that's totally fine. What's important is not perfection, but consistency.
Yes, every minute you use well moves you closer to your goals. Don't underestimate what you can achieve by simply being intentional about your time.
That's right. Time is like money. You can spend it wisely or wastefully, but unlike money, you can't earn it back once it's gone. So let's all decide right now to invest it wisely.
So, listeners, here's your challenge. After this podcast, take just 5 minutes to think about one time wasting habit you want to replace. Then take action today, not tomorrow.
Perfectly said, Sophia. We believe in you. Your time, your goals, your life, it's all in your hands.
Right. Go make every minute count. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. We can't wait to hear about your successes.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and make today matter.